question is to the group, and you guys are both merchants, which is to me fun. I think to have this discussion. Do consumers still value free shipping? And as a merchant, how do you offer it without going bankrupt?
You should answer first, Matt.
I think I can take the merchant perspective fully. I see a number of offerings in the space. So 5-10 years ago, you used to have to like negotiate with the DHL ecoms or the FedExes or UPSs of the world. USPS released Ground Advantage last year. A lot of these solutions are being offered. This low-level pricing is being offered directly through shipping companies or software like ShipStation, ShipWorks.
Yep.
UPS is actually like almost dynamically pricing, or Stamps is. So when Ground Advantage launched, UPS lost a ton of volume for their SurePost and Ground product, and then they dynamically lowered the pricing because the USPS couldn't adjust because it takes Congress passing and everything like that. And then I see Amazon Logistics has put in a lot of offerings for e-commerce sellers, and their rates got really low. We launched at Guardian, and items that were costing us $10-15 with USPS or UPS were down to $6 or $7 in some cases. And so, I really see a lot of dynamic pricing there, but then I also see UPS kind of repricing to actually be lower than Amazon Logistics. So a lot of people are jumping in the space on more economic solutions. That's one way as a seller we've been able to kind of constantly offer the free shipping. And I think also looking at lowering the number of FBA offerings and what percentage of the catalog we do with the increased prices of Amazon and a lot of their new stage and fulfillment
What?
fees.
Wait, hold on. Amazon raising their prices to sellers? What are you talking about? Is this
Your margin,
is this where
their
you
opportunity, remember?
Is this something you can't talk about?
No, it's just they're doing the FBA placement fees on there. So, on all the new packages. So they said, hey, we want to compete against Shein and Temu, so we're going to lower the commission for apparel sellers. But then they did FBA placement fees. And I'm like, you just lowered the hotel fee, but now you're charging $50 a day for parking for valet.
So yeah.
It's all the same.
Price. Yeah.
Yeah. The math all evens out, which is what Brandon is saying. It's even math. It's always easy math, right?
What are you seeing out there, Jess?
Yeah, look, as a merchant, it does get harder and harder to continue to offer free shipping, especially when you have what's happening in the economy with trading down. There had been a time where there was more of a premiumization of your assortment. You were able to get people into higher margin items. You were able to work on your mix strategy, and you're seeing this across retail. You see Target seeing that pressure and trade down. You see even Walmart, in certain areas seeing trade down. And so I think it gets harder and harder for pure play to maintain margin. At Shutterfly a couple of years ago, we took up our threshold. We had to reshift that as, the mix changed. And so it is one of the opportunities for sure to get customers in, but it's very difficult to maintain consistently over time with the pressure that also comes every Q4. Your rates are going up and your fees are going up by the carriers. And so the carriers really are in control. And I was wondering, Matt, you talked about some of the shifts and the changes. Do you think some of these last mile companies can really make an impact in helping e-commerce players compete with someone like an Amazon who's got so many warehouses in the ground? Is there any software technology that you've seen that's interesting?
I've been more on I would say, the fulfillment offerings of marketplaces like WFS and FBA. I think that's really where more merchants look at their value play in terms of, and I know a number of marketplaces that are looking at solutions there, and I've been testing a bunch of things there. So, but I haven't done a lot on the last mile space.
No, it's interesting. I agree with Brandon here. There's really obviously no such thing as free shipping. There is that consumer expectation where Amazon gave it to everybody, and you always forget about the fact that they're charging you for Prime. Meanwhile, no one else can compete with that. And so it's really like they stick their boot on the neck of everyone. You don't have to agree with me or not. Blink twice if you're being held hostage, Matt.
What about ShopRunner? ShopRunner, remember that?
Let's
band all of our retail prowess together, and together we'll be better.
FedEx bought ShopRunner. That's about the best I can say about that. I'm not sure what happened to them. FedEx said they were going to make an e-commerce platform that was not an e-commerce platform. It seems like more like they tried to make a Narvar competitor, which I'm not
Yeah.
sure the world needs yet another Narvar competitor out there.